voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otro como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tú ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a afrontar. Preguntarle al banquero. Son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar.
Outdoor baseball now from the Warehouse District and Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball starts now. Michael Pineda, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
George Springer the next to hit, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Toronto, the designated hitter, George Springer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
First pitch, 640.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
To the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. The 1-0. Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Simmons has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage, 1-0, 2-0, 3.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Into the box now, Bo Bichette, as he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. Simmons is under it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, as the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep in the games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. A solo home run for Byron Buxton. His first home run of the season as the Twins take a 1-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. So now to the plate for Polanco. And that misses for ball 1. Matz has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level. And over those innings, he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3. So he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. 2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Up next for Minnesota, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Polanco gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs, too. That's excellent pitching.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Grichuk is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Matz.
2 down with a runner at first, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back in there. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But the Twins fire the opening salvo as they're on the board courtesy of this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Twins are off to an early 1-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder,
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Next to bat for Toronto, Lourdes Gurriel. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now another 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Randall Richard.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his career, Grichuk is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. 0-1 pitch on its way.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Here's the 1-1. And it's 1-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Standing in now, number 74, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball, not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hernandez is off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Here now the 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kepler's there for it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Toronto. They're down 1-0. Now to the plate, here is Miguel Sano. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Miguel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Matz is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable. And when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2.
Ball. We're going to count 2 and 2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Brent Rooker. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. From the belt, kicks and deals. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. In tight with the sinker, ball 2.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here it comes, 2-0. 3-0 now. Nick Gordon, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
At the plate, Nick Gordon. He swings and grounds it to short. Bichette's got it to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. The next twin up, Andrelton Simmons. First pitch on its way as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Here it comes on 1-1.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Comes set with the 0-1. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. I get it. I'm good. I'm about it. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors and a runner left. I get it. I got it. I'm good. I'm with it. I get it. I got it. I'm good. You dig it. Squad. Now at at the plate here is Danny Jansen, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 down. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Springer.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. And now the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're down 2-0.
You forget what you're fighting for when you're afraid.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
Here it comes. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the run is Hernandez. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So 1 away now in the Minnesota third. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
3-1. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The payoff pitch one more time. Lifted in the air toward the line and right, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The catcher, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
High in the air down the right field line. Hernandez gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down go the Twins in order, but they're on top 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and here comes the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0 home. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. So now a runner on at second with 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
Fouled off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Mm, 3-2.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Guerrero rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a 1-run ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Hernandez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit hard but foul. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal, hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
From the belt, kicks and deals as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Ready with the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Twins 2 and the Blue Jays 1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Max Kepler. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The right fielder, Max
First offering.
Kepler.
Kepler is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. It used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. One and two now as that's in there at the knees. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Turn. Oh, it's off the third base bag. Bichette gathers it in. And he will reach it first, but it's very possible that he might have had 2 bases there had that ball not hit the bag. In now, Brent Rooker. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
0-2, here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner. Long throw to third.
Kind of interesting pitch selection right there. You can tell. You double up on a changeup normally when you got a guy out front on his front side. Not the case right here. He spit on that first changeup take right there, so I was shocked he went to the well again.
Standing in now, Nick Gordon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the pitch.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Way outside. 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Here comes the 1-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
And it's fouled away. Lifted the other way out to left center. Center fielder on the run. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And add a run on the sacrifice fly, as that'll make this a 3-1 game.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Next, here is Andrelton Simmons. He collected a base hit his first time up. He's set. Here it comes. As he sends it on the ground to first. Oh, what a stop! And give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The third baseman, number 74.
Now the first pitch. Number 74 is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. A swing and a miss there, 2-2. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Number 9.
Stepping in for the Jays, Danny Jansen flew out in his only at-bat so far. First offering. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. Gone all the way into the upper deck. A solo shot here to left, his first home run of the season, and the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's George Springer. As he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Count still at 1-2.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound has completely changed during this at-bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
The 2-2. Now this ball's hit deep to left field. Going back is the left fielder. Still ranging back. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. His first home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to right center. And this will be taken in out there just a few steps in front of the track, and there are 2 away now. And now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And they'll back him off a bit with a fastball in, but it's 3-1 now.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher is going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
The batter, number 11, shortstop.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That would right up the middle.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart in the 5th with the go-ahead run on base. Didn't work the required 5 for the win, but he could still be hung for the loss should that run come around to score. Ralph Garza trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Guerrero over at second. Bichette on at first with 2 down. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
1-2. Here it is. 2 down, runners at first and second. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton.
The center fielder, Byron.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 0-1 pitch. And this is lined into right field, and he's aboard here with the leadoff single.
Now batting, second baseman.
Next to stand in is Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Runner at second here with one man out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
The 2-1 home. Scorched to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Mitch Garver. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 offering. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And that's going to break our tie as the runner scores from second to make it a 4-3 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Garver rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3.
And that just pains a pitcher. They're already given up a run in the inning, and he has 2 outs, almost out of trouble, but then serves up a mistake. The runner busted around the bases to score from first, and the hitter is in scoring position on second.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Nate Pearson is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Here's Miguel Sano. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Kepler at second with 2 down. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. Throw won't get him.
Now back, the
Striding forward now is the DH, Brent Rooker, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Comes set, and the 0-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Memories being made at the ballpark tonight, as they should be. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. 1 out now in the Toronto 6th inning. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Here's the 2-1 home. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
There's ball 4.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone, so he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Digging in next, number 74. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. This is on the ground over to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. On the recovery throw is in time to get the out at first. What a heads-up play. Williams Astudillo is going to come in now and take over following the injury. Striding in is Danny Jansen. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1 lifted down the line in left, and it's a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Popped him up. Simmons is there. And that retires the side. Blue Jays held in check. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Now at the plate, Nick Gordon. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the AB now. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. The 1-0 home. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here in the season's final month, we give you a look there at where these guys sit in the division standings. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He bounced out last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Oh, that's all.
1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Here's Byron Buxton now. A ball and no strikes. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Two and 1 now to the Twins leadoff man. Simmons, base runner at first with 1 out. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At At the plate now, Jorge Polanco swinging a ball hit on the ground. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fastball well outside. 2 out with the man at first. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that brings in George Springer.
That was a pretty good pitch, too, man. That last AB when he went deep, that was a fastball that was in and off the plate. So that tells me this guy likes the ball on that inner half of the plate or even inside off the plate. If I'm on the mound right now, I'm keeping the ball away from this guy.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First offering on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Into the corner and slicing foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. 1 hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Pitch popped up. Astudillo has room in foul territory, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down 5-3. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called a ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Right to him, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in will be Mitch Garver. Is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Not every day that you see a ball come off the bat like that one did, and looking at it again on show track, we see it a lot faster than it came in. 113 miles an hour. Couldn't have hit that one much better than that. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to third. He's right there. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. That'll bring in Williams Astudillo. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Twins 5, the Blue Jays 3. Nick Vincent has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-1. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that's a home run into the top tank. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
2-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's there and records the first out. Reese McGuire will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. The 0-1 on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with the 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Slow grounder to first. He's got it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Next to hit is number 74. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set. Here it comes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Outside, 2-1. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Now the payoff pitch home. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Hold the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Twins 5, the Jays 4. Gerard Dyson is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch. The pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a laser off into foul territory. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Nick Gordon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Nick Gordon has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. Julian Merriweather enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Buxton.
Byron Buxton will be his first assignment upon entering as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Alex Colomé comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in Danny Jansen.
The catcher, number 9.
Here's the first pitch to him. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And it's fouled away. The 2-1. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number one is stranding him on base. And now with one out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Going back is the center fielder. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. 2-run shot to straightaway center as they've taken a 1-run lead.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings, and just like that, he's greeted with a bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
At the plate now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 3 hits in 3 trips to the plate for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Still only 1 out in the inning. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box, Bo Bichette. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
I'm sure every pitcher on the staff could use an extra run right here. I know the bases are empty and there's 2 outs, but stay on the attack. Get a guy on first base. You never know. You get something going and string a few across.
The 1-2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Hit high and deep to right center. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And Some dramatics here in the top of the ninth as this home run gives them the lead. Last chance coming up here for the Twins. It's the Blue Jays 6 and the Twins 5. Jordan Romano comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next.
The second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch as he rips it on the ground to second. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Next to hit, Josh Donaldson, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Drilled down the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
And that was a no doubles defense in action right there, and it paid off big time. That ball was scorched, but the third baseman was guarding the line more than usual to prevent an extra base hit, and it ended up being pretty much right at him. That's good stuff.
Into the box now, Mitch Garver, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. The 1-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Julian Merriweather claims the win out of the pen, his first. Jordan Romano closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Everybody's gotta give. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody feels so brave till they're running out.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Twins, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 33 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.